If I were to ask you what you think the best Disney park is, I could guarantee you would say the Magic Kingdom. How do I know this, you wonder? Well, it's pretty obvious. The Magic Kingdom is the most popular Disney park,
And it's for good reason. Magic Kingdom is an icon in Walt Disney World. Now, allow me to clear something up. I am not trying to be insulting to any other Disney park. Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, I think they're all great. I'm just saying that Hollywood Studios is the best park, and here's why. Hollywood Studios is practically flawless in their ride line. You can name any ride in Hollywood Studios, and I can give you a reason why it's good. Okay, yes, I will admit that some are better than others, but if you look at all the rides as a whole, they're all good rides. Toy Story Mania. Yes, it's a great ride. Slinky Dog Dash, also good. Tower of Terror, also good. Rock and Roller Coaster, good. Rise of the Resistance, Smuggler's Run, they're both good. Runaway Railway, it's good. And Alien Swirling Saucers, it's a great filler ride. See what I mean? Hollywood Studios doesn't have a bad ride, like how Universal Studios has Fast and Furious, which we all admit is absolutely terrible. Now, I did say practically flawless. The one downside to Hollywood Studios is that there's not really enough rides. The ride lineup itself is pretty solid, but there's not enough quantity. Remember, this is Disney we're talking about, and one thing that Disney's known for is being packed. If there's not enough rides to go around, people won't like it. And the reason why people won't like it is because of the lines. Seriously, Hollywood studio lines are no joke. Thankfully, Disney has tried to combat this with several shows. I'll name some here. Fantasmic, Indiana Jones, The Beauty and the Beast meet and greet. I also forgot to mention Star Tours in the ride lineup, which is like a flying theater. Though, not all hope is lost when it comes to long lines, but there's another downfall. Size. The park itself is the smallest park in Walt Disney World. It's kind of insane. Like, Epcot is literally twice the size of Hollywood Studios. Now, for most parks, size itself is not usually a problem. But again, this is Disney we're talking. Disney is crowded. All of these are just some reasons why Hollywood Studios isn't perfect. Then again, no park is perfect. Why do I think Hollywood Studios is the best? Here's some more reasons. All of the rides are relatively new, especially when you talk about Galaxy's Edge. Both of the rides in Galaxy's Edge are super high quality and they're great rides. I mean, Rise of the Resistance alone is a spectacle. The ride itself incorporates screens, animatronics, effects, and all kinds of things. Plus, there are many things you can do in Galaxy's Edge, from making your own droids to creating your own lightsabers. Galaxy's Edge is no joke when it comes to theming either. I know that the land itself isn't really based on any of the Star Wars movies, and some people don't really appreciate that, but Galaxy's Edge is one of those lands you can really explore all day. There's so many Easter eggs and hidden gems inside that land. Smuggler's Run is also a great ride. I love how there's so many different positions that you can fill in on the ride, and I love how different things can happen on it, depending on how you control the Millennium Falcon. A great ride again. When you compare the rides at Hollywood Studios versus the rides at Magic Kingdom, you can see a big difference. Like I said before, I feel like all of them are relatively new, versus Magic Kingdom has kind of a mix between older rides and newer rides. And some rides in Magic Kingdom feel kind of out of place, like Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I feel like that should be in Toy Story Land instead of in Magic Kingdom. Whereas in Hollywood Studios, you have like set lands. For instance, we have Toy Story Land, we have Galaxy's Edge, and I feel like overall, Hollywood Studios is just more IP focused. Kind of reminds you of like Epic Universe, where each land is themed towards an IP. Galaxy's Edge is Star Wars, Toy Story Land is, well, Toy Story. Do wish that Hollywood Studios as a whole could incorporate more movies. Like I said in an earlier video that Disney could do a Pirates of the Caribbean land, they could totally do that in Hollywood Studios. My thoughts on Rock and Roller Coaster. I know that they're retheming it to the Muppets, and that feels kind of confusing. To be honest, the idea alone sounds generally good. I feel like they could make it work. It could totally be a comedic yet thrilling ride, but there's a problem here. In order to make this roller coaster, they're closing Muppet Vision 3D. Not only does a new re-theme bring in more crowds, but to take out an attraction gives the people less things to do, therefore it will be more crowded. This just goes back to my point about Hollywood Studios being too small. If they could have the quality of all the rides spread across a larger plot of land, that would improve the park's capacity. Or even better, they could add a new land or new rides. I know we all hate that Muppet Vision's going away, but I feel like they're good on shows in Hollywood Studios. What would my concept be for a ride coming to Hollywood Studios? Well, here it is. Take a fresh, unused Disney IP and turn it into a really good dark ride or like an indoor roller coaster. Honestly, probably would be better as a dark ride, but take a look at Pixar. Pixar has so much in the studio right now. I know there's a lot of new stuff in the works, things like Cars, Monsters, Inc., a Zootopia land, but Disney, when are we actually getting that? I feel like the parks as a whole have been at a standstill for a really long time. I can't believe they're re-theming Rock and Roller Coaster and haven't even started working on it.
it. It's not even closed yet. Disney, you should never overpromise because you're gonna disappoint a lot of fans. Getting back on topic, I need to focus on one more aspect of Hollywood Studios, which is the food. If you're spending your entire day at a theme park, obviously you're gonna need to eat there. Unfortunately for Hollywood Studios, when it comes to food, it is not the best. That doesn't necessarily mean you can't find something good. You just may find that the other Disney parks may have better quality or more variety. But I mean, come on, it's Disney World. You're bound to find something that you like there. For this video, I'm basing the best park off of strictly rides and shows. If we're talking food, it's probably Animal Kingdom or Epcot. So there you have it, my reasoning behind Hollywood Studios being the best Disney park. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.